So I don't think I want this crown on, because I don't want to... Actually, it'd be interesting to see if that thing fades away. No, it doesn't. Something I forgot about yesterday as well, folks. I also had another fight against the palette-swapped Smelter Demon. And I found something out that's quite important. When he jumps in the air, like the other Smelter Demon does, he has more radius on the landing. Because he hit me and essentially killed me. And he never even touched me either, which was incredibly suspicious, so that fight could be a little tricky if he's got some mad range. Right. I wonder if we get some more of those summons. Oh, a cutscene. Is it a memory? Are we going somewhere? It is a memory. A memory of somebody's armour. The game really loads a lot. You don't realise sometimes just how much it does until you're sitting... Ooh. Memory of the Old Iron King. This is cool. You notice how the exposure's a little bit... It's changing now, but at first it was really... exposed, almost like it had not been white balanced. That was a nice little transition. Is this the Old Iron Keep? It is! It's, well, something like that anyway. How are you gonna get up? Guy's just laying down. That's a trap. That is what spits fire on that corridor. Oh, it's moving! Oh! Why can't I hit it? I can hit it. It's just interesting detection, and there's a dude. Well, this is cool. I didn't know what that armor was going to be. I thought it was just going to be give you the armor, but turns out it's more than that. This is a pleasure with this weapon. Please don't kill me. I'm actually a very friendly person once you get to know me. It's just nothing but rumours, bad rumours and conjecture. Well, it's nice to see they're using that enemy for something, because I never go into the cavern where those things live. I tell you what would be good, if we can get the sword of the Alone Captains, that crazy rock lightning katana. He's firing at me, him. Oh! Oh, you could have got behind it and somebody's chasing me. That was bad. That's the problem with this. If you miss, you pay a big price. And these guys are very strong, and they're fast. And poise is a concept long forgotten. And I don't kill way as quick as I would like to. Jesus. It's funny we're fighting these, because to get through the Old Iron Keep, to buy the armor you saw me wearing at the beginning, I had to take on these guys and they were bumming me. Because I wasn't fast enough to hit them first before they hit me. So fighting them now is a little unsettling, because I know just how strong they are unless I parry them. But where did they come from? Because I didn't see any knights, did you? Interesting. Rusted coins. I wonder if there are any decent drops here. That guy's moving. That's an interesting pull range. Are they always that big? Oof. There's his little dodge. Tell you what I've noticed as well. When I went to Vengal to buy some pine resin, for some reason I pulled an invisible soldier, and I've gone to Vengal to buy pine resin hundreds of times and never pulled anybody. So I think they've moved a spawn in that place because for whatever reason he chased after me. And I tried it again and he chased after me again. Whoa! Uh-oh. Did not mean to do that. So that thing fired, but the captain didn't move. I can't put my big bow on as well, which is a shame because I really like that bow. But we can pull him with something. I'm almost certain. Oh, look at the range. They just do not go anywhere anymore. Maybe I can just pull him with my sexy presence. Yep, I can. He's not impressed. Oh, and he takes it well. He takes it... Whoa, see that little stagger? Oh, that's cool. Need to get the... No, 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 no. Oh. Oh. I was going for the backstab for obvious reasons, because the backstab is his greatest weakness. So there's a lot of enemies here. You wouldn't think that, looking at that entrance. Can they not do a thing? I didn't know they dropped them. But notice how it hasn't warned me about a time limit? I think FromSoft might have learnt the lesson. Nobody wants to be timed in a Souls game. It's the antithesis of what these games are. Okay. What is this? What? Interesting. Oh, there's a red phantom fire. Somebody's already moving. It would be him. Oh, that was a bad parry. Oh no, this is bad news, and they're going to chase me into this room, and I'm going to have to... Oh, how fast are you, bro? Thank God for AI. Whew. Could have been really bad. That is really bad because the swing is very slow, and I did not mean... Yeah, this is coming off. Sorry, folks. I need to be able to pancake. It swings way too slow for how fast those katana men swing. It sounded like there was two. Did you notice that? That guy stood with his back to me. Maybe he was the one who responded. What kind of room is this? Somebody's got a bow. It will be him. There's a few people with bows. This is kind of a dangerous place. Come on, dude, I hit that. Did not press it twice. I don't know if that came across, but... Why is he leashing? It'd be nice if the knights were different. Look at that guy! They've got wicked pull range. They don't normally have this much pull. It doesn't make a lot of sense. And there's something down there that breathes fire. Typical, I guess. Again. Uh-oh. Do not pull your sword, you. There we go. The safety of that move is not to be underestimated. It is so useful. Whoa! Where was he? So, Red Phantom. Jesus, Twin Blade +7. It's pretty nice. The Red Phantom captains, very bad news. If you didn't know. Not that I need to tell you. Of course you know. How could they not be bad news? Look at them. See that? Took it. Oh! Did not take the second hit though. Moral of the story, they have an insane amount of poise. All Red Phantoms do. I don't know why. It reminds me a lot of Devil Trigger. I'm trying to think back to Demon Souls and Dark Souls, and I cannot remember for the life of me if it was the same there as well. Just wasting life gems now like it's my job. These seem kind of redundant if this just leads up to this. Why would you need to be here? What is it, to shoot arrows at that thing maybe? I'm a little bit lost on the functionality of these rooms. The water pots as well does... Oh. I'm getting bummed by... I didn't mean to roll that way. That guy's got a bow. Yeah, I know that was coming, just... Oh, never mind. Cameras in short spaces are not two of my greatest things. Interesting place though. A lot of knights. A lot of very dangerous knights. And yeah, I wonder if there's a bonfire, because I'm not the biggest fan of massive gauntlets of dudes. But we will definitely see, anyhow. Because this has got those crazy things again, so maybe this is viewed as a challenge of sorts. Which, 2 challenges in 1 DLC, that could be an interesting proposition. Oh, it said it then, one cannot reside long within memory. Interesting. And my parries are just not on par at all. But they don't need to be if I play smart. But there's a lot of guys here. And there's even more than there looks. And there looks like there's a lot. Yeah, they were hiding behind the pillars. And they'll chase these fellas. Because they do. Oh. If I said this was a bad idea, I would be underplaying just how bad this is. I might die on the falling. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is just bad. This is really bad. Turns out, yeah, this is a real bad idea. I don't like this place very much. Roll, please roll. Oh, I'm gonna clip on him. I'm gonna clip! Oh! I went thinking. So, let's have a look at that then. We've got 2 big rooms filled with enemies. Enemies that are very dangerous. Take a few hits to die. And dinosaurs, which is always a good thing. But it looks very gauntletty, and I've said it a million times, people are probably sick of me saying it. I do not think that that kind of design suits this game. I do not think it should be in it. It's generally a game with more discipline than that, but these DLCs seem to revel in thinking challenge is big gauntlets of enemies, and I will always disagree with that idea. And the problem I face is, just fighting these enemies, I can die very easily, and there's a lot of them to fight. And if I keep having to fight them every time I come here, which is looking like what's going to be the thing, then it's going to get boring to watch, and I'm going to have to edit, and I try my best not to edit on these pieces. But sometimes you just can't win. Well, let's look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's easily 6 plus knights in this room, and 2 Dodongo's Caverns things. And because they're spewing fire, the Unknown Knights are alright, because they are good against fire. One could say they fell to fire, or whatever the wordplay is. Look, there's one there. There's more than 6 in this room. I need to be careful. I just pulled fucking... Oh, it's not 2. It shouldn't be 2. Yeah, he didn't spot me. He did. Oh, and so did he, apparently. Look at that. There's just no recovery sometimes. That was a phantom. Right there, if you're wondering why it did so much damage. To do phantom criticals in the original tutorial by Brandon, he said you had to press forward as you attacked into the criticals. And I've practiced and I've done it numerous times, and it never works consistently. Like, I'll try and do it with a parry. That was not a good parry. I should probably do it on a flat surface. I'm going to get myself killed here, people. I do apologise. I'm just not very good. What is he doing? What are you doing? Again, fucking just do it. I can't do it. I don't know why I did that, because he recovers quicker than I do. Which seems to be the way everything works on this one. Not the case in Dark Souls 1. Right. That was the best example of attempting those phantom criticals as I can. And you'll notice that he wasn't at full life, but even then the damage would not have been more than the standard critical, because I've practiced it a lot. You know, take my word for it. And I get the feeling too there's a boss at the end of this. And I know that memories do not have bonfires in them, which tells you that whatever it is, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get back to. Or you're going to have to do an extinction run, which is boring as tits. And tits aren't boring. Tits are really lovely. But it's, for some reason, something I say and have said for some time. Nah, I thought I might have been able to... Can I flatten you in your big state? Yes, but it hurt to do. Because that move you have is insanely fast. I hope he drops that weapon. That weapon is so cool. So I'm avoiding the bottom area, guys. I'm gonna go top. I think top is smarter. Okay. Whatever. And I'm also going to put on my slightly lighter club so that I can put on my bow. That way I can fight back a little bit. But this content I found to be really long, especially if you're going to be trying to do the gauntlets. And there are gauntlets to be had. This is kind of one. That other area is also kind of one. Did not press forward. The fuck is this? It's amazing, isn't it? You want the push, you don't get it. You don't want it, you do get it. Which is an expression that I've used in this playthrough already, which is Sod's Law. And if you're not familiar with the concept of Sod, that's 2 people. You see that? Why am I vibrating? This is crazy. Hello. Uh-oh. Can I roll? He's going to win that. Where did he come from? That's one of the problems when you do the dragon great bow stuff. You will lose because theirs is faster than yours. Look at who I pulled. How did I pull him? How does this even make any sense? I do love that little cheeky run he just did. It like sped up in a Laurel and Hardy fashion. But it doesn't make any sense, does it? How can you pull somebody who's farther away than somebody else with an arrow, no less? And it's done it again. Maybe this guy's really offended by the sight of great bows. Come on then, dickhead. You've shown an interest, now come and get me. Oh, that was a critical. Also, you'll notice I used a katana in my video when I beat the Fume Knight. I tried a few different things in the playthrough, as you saw, and I felt like the katanas were probably the best one. The best way to handle it. Because there's comfortability in speed. You might not have all the damage you would like, but you don't need to. So this is an interesting thought as well. Something for did not mean to do that. For my buddy Big Benedict, who loves default camera position. He loves to be able to click the analog to default the camera. I don't. I dislike it, in fact. And a lot of the times on this game, you try to lock onto things, and because you're trying to press the button that defaults the camera when you're not locking on, it spins the camera. So right then, when he was running towards me, I moved away, tried to lock on, and looked completely away from him. And that, for me, is one of the reasons that I'm not the biggest fan of the resetting the camera button. I like when games have it so that you've got the choice to do it. I just don't want it mapped to anything that is in use as anything else, because I think it's just a recipe for disaster. And you might be wondering why I mentioned Big Benedict so much. Well, I don't watch many guide makers. So my frame of reference for other people's content is quite low, because to be completely honest, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that frustrates me more than I enjoy. So that's why I mention, ooh, that looked like it could have been a Phantom as well. Which I thought they patched them. I was under the assumption that they didn't. Whoa, it can hit you! Ah, it's a sad lesson to learn. But then again, I suppose it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? That's why they're there. Shit! How come that other one didn't hurt me, I wonder? Damn it. The illusions of grandeur. And now you've got to watch it all again! I'm so sorry.